Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how you can get your window-based UI up and running in just under 10 minutes. This is an example video for the window framework for UI Toolkit made by Garage-Ware Games. I'm going to come in here to Unity. We're in a standard Unity installation project, version 6. The only asset installed is the Garage-Ware Games window framework asset. And other than that, it is a completely standard project. Now we're going to start with creating a folder here. Alright. And we're going to add a scene. We're going to open up that scene. And come over here to the window framework. Now you can do this a couple ways. You can add a blank object, attach the window frame controller. You can also simply drag the window frame controller into the scene. It will add everything it needs. But the way most people are used to is this. Create an empty game object. Add a component. Search for window frame controller. There we go. Now once added, you'll see it adds the UI document for you automatically and the base window frame controller. We're going to select the panel asset here. If you don't have a panel asset already in your system, you can create one by right-clicking where you want to make it. Go to Create, UI Toolkit, Panel Assets. I'm going to go ahead and use the one I have in the system. And you need a root UXML document. Again, it's just an empty document. I'm going to go ahead and use the framework root, runtime root. Now, there is a couple of things here, memory in particular, that does require setup in the project itself. So if you come up here to Edit, Project Settings, you go to Player, you want to make sure you set these to something other if I could spell. Because for some reason it doesn't always have the folders it needs, and it might throw an error. If you want your memory functions to work properly, then you want to come here and set these to some unique value. Otherwise you get crosstalk between the different directories. It's just a bunch of bad things. So set those. You will also want to set up your theme file. Now theming is created by right-clicking, Create, Garage-Ware Games, Window Framework, New Theme Data File. It creates a scriptable object that will hold your theme information for you. Name it whatever you want. I'm just going to leave it the way it is. As you see, it installs the default theme automatically so that windows can be rendered if all else. You can add additional themes here. Just simply select one of your themes, whatever you have created on your system. Give it a name and hit save. And you can adjust which one is your default by selecting here, and which one is currently active by selecting here, which is indicated by the little circle. Now that we have our theme file, come here, we assign the theme file, and then assign a backup default style sheet just in case, if all else fails, allowing the window to still be rendered and usable. So it's just a final safety catch, if you will. Now, at this point, this project is ready to accept Windows. It is a functioning window-based UI on this scene. We just need to give it a way to show the windows, which is usually involves some type of a UI manager. So here we go. We're going to create scripting a mono behavior script demo UI manager. Okay, and then we're going to let it do its thing. I'm just going to go ahead and attach that. Oh, excuse me. Create a empty demo UI manager. Attach that to there. And open it up in Writer. Now, we don't need to update, so we'll delete that. Now, we do want the window framework asset, so we need to use using GWG window framework. And we need to tell it to display a window. Now, I'm going to show you the possible way to make a window, just one line of code. Call the window frame controller dot instance, because it is a singleton instance when it runs. Dot root element dot add. So we're going to add to the root element, and we are going to add a new window frame, and we will just give a couple of initialization options right here in line. We'll give it a title of one line window and a default width of 300 and a default height of 300. And there we go. Now, all this manager does is on start, it simply accesses the window frame controller instance and adds a new window frame with a title of one line window, default height of 300, default width of 300, default height of 300. We're going to save that, and we're going to jump back over to Unity and hit play. And there we go. We have a runtime window with drag capabilities, resizing capability. You can lock the window. You can unlock the window. You can close the window. And remember, these are all default settings. All we did was give it a title and a default starting width and height. Now, obviously, you need content to make it truly reusable, but that is a longer tutorial than this one. Thank you for watching. I hope this helped explain it and get you started. Bye-bye.